Screen, we're just saying that's a great big screen. It's like being at the films, isn't it? It's like being at the movies. Straight here with popcorn. You were very good.
Thank you.
You didn't see the last two, though? You didn't manage to see them? You catch them on iPlayer?
Yes, I will.
And also the DVD?
Well, the box set's out.
The box set's out, so you can sit there and just watch. Do you like to watch yourself? Do you find it OK?
I've got better.
Right.
I think when I was younger, I was hopeless, I was just constantly finding flaws with myself.
Yeah.
I didn't like my ears, my nose, my hair, my God knows, whatever it was, I didn't like it. And I got better. As I've got older, I got better. It's still not a comfortable experience.
No, it must be strange because you're watching it in a completely different way from the rest of us, really.
Yeah.
You know, I guess it's quite hard for you to enjoy it as a, just as a great piece of telly. And of course, I remember you with great fondness from Midsummer Murders.
Yeah, my day started at like 4:30 and it finished about 9:30 and...
You can only do that for so long.
You can.
Even if you love what you're doing, which I'm sure you did.
I know, and it was like 9-10 months of the year.
Yeah.
Then I'd get ill for about 3 weeks. And then I have 5 weeks left to kind of remind my children and everybody who I was.
I know the face.
Yeah.
Seen him before. Seen him on the telly.
And then it was back to it again. So, you know, it was quite gruelling, yeah.
But he did bounce back, your character, didn't he, quite recently, we saw him?
Yeah, well, that's why I was so glad with the way that it ended. It wasn't a sort of like gnashing of teeth and pulling of hair. And it was a very calm kind of decision. And it happened, you know, very easily. There was no tension around it at all. And they didn't kill him.
No, because we saw him back. I mean, is it something that you could sort of parachute in and out of?
Yes, exactly.
If you wanted
and that's the option that I think I gave them at the end and said, you know,
said, look, if you want me to come back,
he needs to come back in and out. He
Absolutely.
can.
You wouldn't want to live anywhere near Midsummer, though, would you?
Not really.
You really wouldn't. I mean, it's too dangerous. People get killed by cheese. Martin McCutcheon got killed by a cheese. Do you remember that?
Yeah,
It's one of my favourite moments of television ever. It was just so ridiculous and brilliant.
I know.
It's hilarious.
Extraordinary.
And going back even further than that, of course, This Life. And that was groundbreaking. It really was groundbreaking, especially the character that you played. Because really, back then, it was still almost a novelty for someone to play a gay character, for a gay character to be on screen even.
Yeah.
And you must have got amazing feedback for that.
And still now, you know, I still meet, you know, like guys who were 16, 17 years old, 18 years old, watching it and coming out and tell, you know, sort of that sort of thing. And people think that you really are gay.
Well, that's good because you're a good actor.
And so, you know, it's hugely complimentary. It's very touching.
It's good.
And especially like all these years on, people still sort of talk about it.
Oh, they remember it with great affection. I mean, I know somehow though, I think maybe we just remember it the way it was. It would be great to catch up with you all to see what everybody's doing. But
well, they tried to, didn't they? 10 years on.
Yes,
but,
yes.
I don't think we can afford Andy Lincoln anymore. So I think we've had it.
That'd be that. You've got the most lovely Welsh lilt to your voice.
Yeah.
But obviously we don't hear that normally, you know, when we see you. But there is a gang of lovely Welsh chaps that you all sort of hang out with each other and you've known each other for ages.
Yeah. There's Mike Sheen and I grew up together, and Matthew Reese, who was just visiting in New York. He's a little baby. So yeah, there's a little, you know, we do all keep in touch. We were all sort of coming up from Wales to London to study and start working more sort of, well, when was it? So late 80s, early 90s.
And you've all kept in touch ever since?
Kind of.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, isn't it? Especially if you're all sort of the same, you know, it's that shorthand you've got with somebody when you know them really well. You can not see them for a couple of years and then you just pick up the conversation.
That's what I consider to be a great friend, is somebody you can kind of, you don't see for a while and then you just start where you left off.
And your kid's now really growing up. I mean, is your daughter not in films? Does she not do filmmaking?
She's a really, really talented filmmaker. Her name is Molly, and she's 19, and she's having a year out to decide kind of what she wants to do. She's made tons of films. She's an amazing editor. She's a great filmmaker, great musician.
Yeah.
So we're doing something together. We've done a short film with my wife and her, and we're working on. My wife has written a play, theatre play. So working on redrafting that, and also she's written something for Molly for us to all shoot in the summer as well. So
that's the way to do it, and that's when you get to see them.
Yes, exactly.
You can see them when you're working, so it works out really well. Yeah. It's great to see you, Jason. And as we said, Marcella, the DVD's out now, and of course you can download if by any chance you missed it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you. Thank you so much.